Sorry it's been so long.
Hello, legend. Well, nice to see you back. I've only just got started. I'm not really set up properly yet, I don't think. I'm going into a custom battle just to prove things are still okay. I'm sure there must be a place where I can turn off markers. They did. Maybe a couple of times. I haven't been into War Thunder for a week or so. So if it's happened recently, then I'll be learning that tonight.
I think they're getting better.
Good. That's good. I know they changed the gun sounds. So, yeah, if anyone can point me in a direction where I can turn off the labels, that's what I want to do for this, but I can't think where that is. Perhaps you can't set it for a custom battle. It's not here. I'll have to stick with the labels, fair enough. I think I've got to get up and either close
the sound as well, bit more enjoyable. Also, I'm pretty sure you have to do that in options, I think.
in options. Well, that'd be a pain because I only want to do it for the custom battle, which I thought you could do, but perhaps you can't. Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably close the door and or turn the TV down because it's going to interfere with voice attack, which I haven't actually got started yet. So that's how early we are in this. I've not fully set up yet. Right, so I'm just going to briefly move to probably just close the doors, simplest. So otherwise I'm sure it will interfere with voice attack. Okay, I'm going to do my usual and take a Hurricane with some rockets. I always need to practice on rockets. I thought I'd start with voice attack.
Have you ever heard big bomber engine sound? It has a big deep rumble sound.
No, I don't fly bombers, so I'll only hear them externally. For some reason, voice attack is not responding. Okay, that was... I don't know what that was. Let's try again. Okay, I just wanted to center my view. What just crashed? I wouldn't expect a bot to crash. Does that mean we've got a player? No, so I don't know who's in flames.
Hello,
but,
sir. There are hands now.
there are hands. Hold on, what have I forgotten? Hello, Gaz. There are hands now. Not sure what you mean there, Legend, but I'm sure you'll explain. I'll take off in the meantime. Oh, you're talking about hands in the aircraft? Okay. The engine sounds the same to me. Let's see what it's like when I throttle up. If it's changed, I don't think it's changed much. I can't detect a change.
Hey Gaz, how are you?
It doesn't normally take that long for a message to
Very
be
good,
picked
thanks
up.
for asking, mate.
Oh, he is
Also,
there.
there are going to be more sound updates because they have only got 2 countries updated of sounds.
Ah, okay. So perhaps I haven't got as far as UK yet.
Grinning
then.
face.
Little bit of a journey to get there, but who knows? Might get some fun on the way. I think I might head round to the tanks that are coming down that north road towards the A point.
Okay, you know how they added the nuke to War Thunder.
I'm aware that that was planned at least, so I'm possibly aware that it's happened, but I'm not sure because it won't affect me anyway. Because Hurricanes and Spitfires didn't carry nukes.
I want to see you at a safe distance from the blast radius and fly away from a nuke explosion. It would look spectacular.
Well, perhaps you'll record that then. Right, well, the tanks will be along that road that's right in front of me. Whether I can hit them or not is another question.
The new map MSFS2020.
The new map MSFS2020. I don't believe I have. I don't recognise that name. Okay, we have tanks ahead. See if I can hit any of them.
Nukes can only be found in ground battles, realistic or arcade, and you can activate it by getting 2500 to 3000 SP.
But they would require jets though, wouldn't they, old chap? Baronet. That was good. That's why I need to practice with rockets. I'm pretty bad with them, really. Now it's going to take over a minute to get rearmed with my rockets. Perhaps there'll be something aerial that I can engage in the meantime. There's a few dots there. Let's see what I can find.
The USA and USS are super fortress as well as jets to carry them.
Well, there you are. You see, I've either got to fly a bomber or a jet to use them. So that brings me out of the nuke equation, doesn't it, really?
MSFS2020 is a new map for ground battles.
Oh, okay. So perhaps after this I'll go into the ground battles, and who knows, I might strike lucky and get that map just for something different.
And if custom.
Oh, and if custom. Oh, okay. Alright, so perhaps I could do another custom and choose Severick as the battlefield. Yeah, maybe I'll do that in a minute. Well, my rockets are reloaded, but oh, it's blue. I'm going to look for a bit of an air battle. Oops, as a friendly. That one isn't. Yep, the gun sound has changed, I think, from what I remember from last time. He's down.
You're spectacular at air domination.
It would be nice if I was, but no, there's a lot of times when I am, how can I put it, absolute rubbish.
Are you in a Discord VC, sir?
I haven't got Discord running yet, but I can be. You have to hold on. He's down. I don't think I got him though. No air kills. I thought I got him, but obviously one of my friendly bots got him. Okay, back to the tanks for a minute. I'll jump into Discord in a... Oh, hang on, what's this? In a minute there, Gaz. Oh.
Roger that, sir. How do you tell you temp from your water and oil on the gauge? It's on the front of you.
I believe the oil is on the left and the water's on the right. It is marked up as oil. The hitbox for tanks, I think, has been made much smaller than it ever was. That hit home. No, I could see that was going wrong.
Legend, go to settings, battle interface, and you will find fuel ammo temp. Set them to always.
Oh, well done, Gaz. Yeah, because I'm busy doing stuff. I didn't quite get Legend's meaning. Yeah, so how do you get it on the HUD is the point, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, so, yeah, as Gaz says.
Thank you. Anytime, mate. For all those G you're pulling, would you be able to withstand those GS forces in real life? I can only withstand 7 GS.
Well, that's the thing about War Thunder, isn't it? You can ramp up your ability to withstand G. Now, what I could withstand in real life is one thing, but yeah, what you can withstand in War Thunder depends on how much you've ramped it up. And of course, I'm pretty well maxed out. I've only got one hangar that's less than 75. I think I'm happy with the sound of the guns because they don't echo, and they shouldn't. They should be dead, dull, because they're outside of the aircraft. You'll get a bit of vibration through the aircraft, but mostly it's going to be dull, I would have thought. Yeah, guys, if you go to channel, I'll get there when I can.
You can increase your vibration of the engine for your screen and echo from guns.
Increase the vibration of the engine and the echo.
I read a document saying that negative GS are more dangerous and even harder to handle.
Yes, I believe the same. Yeah, I understand that. It's forcing too much blood into the brain as opposed to depriving the brain, which causes you to pass out. But I guess too much blood might cause vessels to burst. Of course, I've no idea how much G I'm actually pulling, because I don't get warnings now because it's maxed out.
It's basically zero gravity, right?
What is? What's zero? No, if you mean negative G, no, it's the other way. Instead of being pulled down to the ground, your blood, etc., is being pushed up, so it's being forced into the brain. So 0 would be as we are, if you like, and +1 would be where you are like twice your own weight, and -1 will be like half your own weight, but it means all your blood as you make that turn is being forced up into the brain. Blimey, I've actually run out of machine gun.
Yes, teacher be lying to me, you're a real teacher. They always say 0 gravity is like no gravity.
No, 0. Well, yeah, sorry, yeah. Okay, so no, you're right. It's because I'm thinking and flying. Right, so 0 gravity is no gravity. 1g is what we experience normally. So in other words, it's 0 deflection from normal. That's the way I was thinking it. But yeah, 0 gravity is no gravity, and 1g is where your normal weight, 2g is where you're twice your weight, and -1g would be when you're half your weight as you make your turn, but your blood is being thrown into the brain.
And the negative GS are something else.
Yeah, I agree, Gaz. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm doing stuff, I'm not thinking as clearly and as straight as I should be.
So it looked like modern day G suits can't do anything for negative GS. Also, there was one time where I got so lightheaded in 5 seconds and I passed out for 1 minute.
I take it you are talking about in War Thunder, not real life. Yeah, so I'm not sure how a G suit can deal with negative G. Well, it can't, I guess. But by flying in the right way, you won't get negative G. So instead of in real life, oh right. So what were you flying, sir? Of course, the way to overcome it, instead of pushing down, invert and do it the other way. That way I should get no negative G.
G-suits are a way to help keeping the normal liquids flow, blood, water, in your body.
Yeah, but they pump up, don't they? So they squeeze the blood, which of course is not necessarily what you want in negative G. So, Legend, what were you flying in real life that gave you the G effects?
My body was so determined it took the same path with my hand gripping the handle. Also I was just a passenger flying with a free and he did the negative. Also it was some sort of Mustang.
Okay, I'm having to listen and decipher from that. So you were a passenger in a Mustang. Right, nice. So where was that? In the States?
NC.
North Carolina, I take it. An interesting point, I was watching a documentary earlier and it was actual...
At the foot of the mountains.
Ah, right. So I was watching a documentary earlier. It was about actual World War II pilots of fighters, Hurricanes and Spits, during the war. And the interesting point that they made that was with the Hurricane you could aim at the aircraft fairly easily. With the Spitfire, if you had to lead the aircraft that you're firing at because of a turn, then you couldn't see the aircraft you're going to be shooting at because it'd always be under your nose. Okay, I'm gonna level off a minute. Okay guys, I'm on the server, on the channel. And I've only just realised that you're in this battle. And happy that you're on my side. Deceiving? For some reason I'm not transmitting on the channel. Don't know why. Hold on.
There is a person in tenseness that is a stunt pilot. She mostly uses a jet for entertainment and pulls 9G regular, and I hear it's difficult to do 7G with a G-suit normally.
Yeah, I reckon it must
like
be.
I am having some mic issues, sir.
Well, yeah, Gaz, I was not transmitting, but I think I am now. I'm about to go back and check. Okay, I'm transmitting on channel now.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Right, I've just looked and it seems that I am transmitting, but only for about a split second. So I've got to look into my target software for that.
I will be back in a second, sir.
Roger that. I think the only way I can sort my issue out with the mic is I have to actually come out of War Thunder, go into my target software to change that.
Enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
There was a person on flight sim where they spawned their jet the wrong way and cheated and added more thrust and took off like a rocket, smiling face with open mouth and tightly closed eyes.
Oh well. Not good that they cheated, but I suppose it's using your head. Yeah, okay, eventually at some point I'm going to have to back out, close War Thunder, go to my target software and adjust the way it reacts to my push to talk button for my channel, because it's transmitting for a second and then stops, so I've got to do something in target so that it carries on as long as I'm holding it. No idea where I am. Oh, miles away. I copy you there, Gaz, but I can't transmit properly yet until I check out my settings on my target software. Are you receiving me on the stream?
Sadly I can go flying or anything else of the sort cause there is a large lightning storm overhead of me.
Oh, that's not much fun, Legend. Are you still on the stream, Gaz? Okay, well, much as I hate to, I'm going to have to close the stream, come out of War Thunder, close the stream, and look into why I can't transmit properly on my channel. So I'll have to come back. So for now, I'll just jump out. Which is not something I would normally do.
Okay, we will be back when you are.
Yeah, roger that, Legend, thank you. I'll be back as soon as I can.
For some reason it shows the green circle around your name appears, but there is no sound.
Yeah, that's right, Gaz. I've got an issue. I've got to go to my target software for my stick and throttle. It's obviously sending a pulse instead of a hold, so I need to go and check that out and correct it. Then it should be okay. It just comes up for a second, doesn't it? No matter how long I hold my button for, it comes up for a second and goes off. So I've got to go to my target software and try and sort that out. So I'll see you back here, hopefully. Or if you stay on that channel, I'll meet you on there.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell you what, guys, if you go to the squad chat, go to Lexor's squad chat. That's it. We can use this briefly.
Yeah, now it's working, sir.
It's working okay in this. Whatever this does, I'm sure I have to set. There's various settings that I can set. Oops, hold on.
Is everything okay, sir?
I just knocked my mic down. Hold on. I just knocked my mic down. Hold on. Yeah, so on this, when I set up target software, you've got various possibilities for each button when you program it. You can tell it to pulse or to hold, or you can tell it to happen when you release the button or whatever. So obviously it's not set up right. Something has changed it, probably me, but I need to go and check it. It might take a minute or two, but I'll go into my target software. I've got to close War Thunder, which I'm about to do, but at least we got comms on here.
Yeah. Take your time, sir.
Roger that. Okay, guys, I'm just going back into War Thunder, but I've got a feeling it's still not working on the other one. Hold on. No, it's not, and I don't know why. Yeah, so my little green circle comes up when I pull my... there's a button I pull back towards me to speak on that particular channel. And whereas on this one, as long as I hold the button, I've got a green circle. On the other one, the green circle is only there very briefly and disappears even though I hold the button. So I don't... but they're both set up the same, so I don't understand what's happened.
Maybe it's just from Discord, sir.
Maybe yeah, good point. Maybe I'll try restarting Discord and see if that does it. Because I have two Discords. Okay, this is another complication that we have to go through. There's something called Discord and Discord PTB, and for the other chat that we use, the one you first joined, that's on PTB, and that has a different push to talk button. So hang on a minute, I just noticed that it's flashing at me. Hold on.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, and how can you join multiple voice chats at the same time?
I don't know if you can do multiple at the same time, but yeah, what we do is we have yeah, I don't know about at the same time, but yeah, we have two separate sessions. One is Discord, the other one is Discord PTB, and PTB we use for the other chat, and Discord normal is this one that we're on now, and it's the PTB that's not behaving properly when I use my push to talk button. So I'm going to restart PTB.
Yeah, he might be responsible for those problems.
No, it's still doing exactly the same. The green circle comes up but disappears after a split second, even though I'm still holding the button. But it's set up exactly the same as it is for the one that we're speaking on now. Target is set up exactly the same for the other one, so I can't... I'll reassign the push to talk key on the settings. I can't see if that's going to make any difference, but I'll just redo it. No, it's still not working. I think it's something to do with the fact that it doesn't detect. It doesn't detect. Let's go back a bit. What I have is a throttle unit and a stick unit, and to make it to prevent certain issues, the stick unit is not used in War Thunder. It's not used via target software. The target software is the software used to tell the stick how to talk to the game, as if it's a keyboard, if you know what I mean. So the key, when you just have it set up so that the keyboard, so that the throttle is going through target, that should solve the issue. Well, it should. It's always worked up to now, and I don't know what's changed. It's slightly complex, as is all of this, because of the way Laxar and myself work. You know, with the multiple push-to-talk buttons, and to get
Yeah, it's quite
over.
confusing.
Yeah. And what compounds it as well is I was getting a certain amount of lag when I moved my stick. In War Thunder, I was getting a certain amount of lag of movement. So I took the stick out of the equation from the target software. So the stick is recognized by the game as just a stick, and the throttle is recognized as a virtual throttle, if you like, through the target software. So it's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But I can't see why it's not. It's sending the right signal. It's told, as an example, for target software, I have to tell the button I'm using at the moment, I have to tell it to press, and the selection that I have, you get hold, pulse and press or something like that. Now this one is set up as hold, so as long as I hold it, I can talk to you. Now I've just set up the other one, or ensured that the other one is set up exactly the same, but it doesn't do it. And they're both on the throttle unit, so it's not as if it's because of one going through target and the other one not. They're both going through the target software, but the other button doesn't hold, although it's told. I've told it to make a hold function, so as long as I'm holding the other button to talk on the stream, or to talk privately on the other channel, it should allow me to speak, but it's not. It's just giving that quick burst. Do you hear anything when I speak on the other one? Is it a quick burst of me speaking that cuts off, or is it nothing at all?
Yeah, it's a quick burst, like
Yeah,
you're
that-
saying
that-
a single letter of something. Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I imagined you'd be getting, but I don't know why it's cutting off. That's a real pain, because we like to have that when Laxer and I fly out, so that if we need to talk about something that's like not game related, we use that. We call it our private channel. So what you speak to me on is like our private channel, and I've got a couple of private channels that we could use. I wonder if it can't be just that channel. Hold on. No, it's not just that channel, because it does the same if I switch to, because there's a bill 1949_2 and there's a bill 49. So, but it does exactly the same on both, as I figured it probably would. Let me see, there's a cog there. Let me just see what it says on the cog.
You check the mic, sir. The mic itself.
Yeah, I'm speaking to you on it now.
Yeah, my bad, sorry.
It's not surprising, because I have got two mics here. I used to use separate mics, one for talking to the stream and a separate one purely for voice attack, but I tend to use just the one now. I think I'll have to recheck that as to what's being used, but I think voice attack is using the same mic now. I've worked it so that it can use the same mic, but I've got two very cheap mics, literally gaffer taped together. They hang up on the two handles on the cupboard above me. That's why you got that noise earlier on. I caught it and it fell off the handles onto the ground. But I really can't see why it's doing anything different on the other channel from what it's doing here. Something's changed. It's not doing anything now. Hold on.
Maybe the mic is deactivated or something.
No, no, the mic is absolutely fine. I say it's what I'm using now, and it normally works on the other channel, and I can't see why it won't be now. I really can't. But earlier on, I was getting a quick burst of the green circle. Right now, I'm not getting it at all. It stopped. Okay, so I'll reset the push to talk on that channel and just see what happens. No, no, it stopped reacting to that button at all now. The Discord PTB has stopped reacting to that button at all, so it's doing nothing now, and I haven't changed anything.
It's weird.
It is. Do you know what no root means? I've got a red. Maybe it's because it's not connected properly. I'm getting. You know where there's a telephone handset with an X beside it that you click to disconnect from the channel, and alongside that I'm getting no root in red, and then I'm getting an amber RTC connecting. So for some reason it's like that PTB Discord PTB is, or that channel is not connecting. I don't think it's the channel, I think it must be the session, the PTB session, because yeah, the other one is showing voice connected. So on the underneath where the disconnect button is, it's showing voice connected in green. That's nice. This is saying, the other one is saying no root, and then it's trying to connect. I think that's part of the issue at least,
Yeah.
but I don't know why that would be. I'm going to restart PTB again. I'm getting the same. It's coming up no root, and then it comes up RTC connecting and doesn't connect. So there's something about the PTB session that's not connecting. So I'll have to look at settings again about connection.
I'll try to Google it. RTC connecting.
Yeah, okay, that'd be good.
Someone saying is that the fix is to go to the user settings, voice and video settings, and reset the input and the output, and apply and close.
Sorry, reset the input and the output and what?
And I don't know, it should be okay. It's okay for him.
Okay,
So,
well, as far as I'm aware, these are fine. I'll just try reselecting the mic, but I don't
yeah.
think that's the answer. We're choosing the same mic. Perhaps if I choose a different mic.
IGTG Kosovo Unger sibling.
Um, yeah, we choose both of the outputs
Okay,
of
Legend,
the
thank you.
devices.
Sorry, say again there, guys. I just took
Warning
the
fussing.
Legend is just telling me he's got to deal with a younger sibling, so I was just dealing with that for a second. I'm just trying to see now how far I've got with this. I'm going to choose a different mic. There isn't a different mic to choose. I'll choose a different import, and then oh yeah, there is one.
It's just resetting it, like choosing it and like setting back to default and then resetting to the normal mic.
Okay, I'll do that. I did choose a different mic, but I'll set it to default. Now I'll choose the mic I want. And now I'll give that a try. No, it's still not seeing it at all, which is odd. Still coming up RTC connecting.
8. So
That's yeah, it keeps coming up no route and then RTC connecting. See, I'd expect it to be under something like connections, but when I click on connections, I get nothing. Okay, I can see why it was behaving the way it was just now. I'm not responding at all to my key.
Mm-hmm.
I'd actually, because I don't know Discord very well, I had two lozenges. I was one of them, and the other lozenge was saying there's no one there. So I was in a conversation with no one. So I closed that, and now I'm back to.
Also,
I'm pretty baffled.
you was cutting off in this VC.
I was cutting off.
Like with this green circle bursting in this chat.
How's that?
And that's better now.
Probably because I was in the settings looking at key bindings on the normal. We call it like the normal Discord and the PTB Discord. I was in the bindings screen, so that's probably why. But I really don't know why. But at least the other one, the PTB, is back to the. I won't say normal, but it's back to where I push the key and it brings up the circle momentarily. It's back to that now. I had effectively accidentally started a call with no one, so I think that's why it wasn't working. I closed that call because I'm useless with Discord. I really am. So I closed that call, and now I'm back to the point where I get the green circle. Voice connected is permanently up now on PTB.
Nice.
I just realised I've been talking to myself for a while because I was pushing the wrong key. On the PTB, I can set the key up for push to talk. It's happy with that,
Mm-hmm.
and it's picking up the correct key, but it's only like sending a pulse, not a hold, and I don't know why. Because in Target software, they're both set up the same. The one I'm speaking on now is set up as a hold, and so is the other one, but it doesn't hold. It only pulses. Perhaps I'll change it to pulse and see if that. I mean, it shouldn't make any. So yeah, so I'll just do the opposite of what I think is right and see if that does it. I'll be back soon.
Copy that, sir.
Gaz, could you go to the other one, the Bill 1949 underscore 2? Because I'm going to try something and see if you can see if you get a understandable message.
Copy that, sir. I'm switching.
Okay, that saves me wearing the button out because that's like probably 4 times a second pressing the button to keep the green circle up. So certainly not ideal. I don't know why it's doing that. I really don't. Maybe Alexa will have an answer there at some point for me.
Yeah, he might help.
I can get away with it. It's purely to do with that particular push to talk on either generally or on that um, particular session of Discord.
Yeah.
I suppose I could try. I don't really want to swap it over and see if it works. See if that button works okay on this Discord. I might try that. I'll be back.
Copy that.
Hello, Gaz.
Hello, sir.
Right, now that's using the same button to talk on this channel on the normal Discord. When I use this button on the other Discord, it doesn't see it as a hold, and the setup is exactly the same. I'm now going to change it back to the way it needs to be. Basically, these buttons operate a control plus alt plus another letter. So in this case, it's control. Yeah. In this case, I've got this button set to control alt S, which is my stream. No, that can't be right. Sorry, ignore me. I'm waffling while I'm thinking. Hold on a minute.
Oh, take your time, sir.
Yeah, what I've done is I've got this particular channel on this ordinary Discord set up to respond to my key that I would normally use for talking to the stream. So now I'm going to try it the other way for my private speech. Hold on. Right, now the reason it wasn't working was because I confused myself about private and stream, my stream. It's going to take a bit of I'm going to fiddle about for a bit more, so feel free to zoom off, do whatever you want to do, because I don't know how long it'll take me.
I don't know. I think I'm going off because it's getting late and yeah, it's not school tomorrow, but I have to review something with my friend.
Okay, well that's fine. It's going to take me a little while anyway, and there's no help to you to sit there listening to me waffle and saying how I'm doing it all wrong. So that's no help to you. So yeah, go and do your thing, whatever you need to do. You know, perhaps get yourself an early night. I might even do that tonight if I'm careful. And I'll catch you. I'll catch you another time. Maybe at the weekend we might do some flying.
Yeah, maybe in the weekend I'll have DCS. Maybe
Whoa.
maybe no joystick, but still I can play some of the TF51.
Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. Yeah, certainly. Yeah, see you there on that one.
So about the joystick, sir. What do you think about it? The Thrustmaster that I sent you.
The one that you sent, that dual unit. Yeah, I mean it's a second-hand piece, isn't it? It's a used piece.
Yeah, second hand.
Yeah, but there's no reason why that can't be absolutely fine. Obviously, anything second-hand comes with a slight risk, but because of the price, it's probably worth that risk, I would guess.
Yeah, because I found a lot of second-hand joysticks, which they were really cheap, and I couldn't believe that they actually work. There were some joysticks with €5 and €3. So,
Yeah, well, the thing is, when people do this and they upgrade, they don't really care
yeah,
about the one, you know, that other one. They don't really care about that. They're not going to use it again because they've upgraded. and it's probably just in their way almost. I mean, I've actually in my cupboard just here where my mic hangs, I've actually got a Black Widow that I've mentioned to you, but
Yeah, like
getting
video.
it, yeah, but getting it to you is another question, isn't it? So I mean, if you was down the road, I'd run it down to you, and you could most certainly use it as long as you want to. But yeah, getting it to you is another question. So, and of course, the Black Widow won't be as good as the one you're going for, to be honest. So the one you're looking at and that you might well be going for, that will be a better stick. It's just a little bit of a fingers crossed that there's no particular issues with it, but the chances are that person has simply upgraded to another stick.
Yeah,
And that,
maybe.
yeah, so it's probably fine. It's probably a fine stick. And it certainly looks good. It certainly is going to do the job. And you've got all the stuff there. You've got a separate throttle unit. It looks good to
Yep.
me. Yeah. So keep me posted on that one.
So it's a second hand in France, so it's not available in Tunisia. It's a French website, but as I told you, I was about to ask my cousin about it, and because of the lockdown, he can't send it.
Oh
He
yeah.
can buy it, but he
Yeah.
can't send
Can't
it.
send it to you at the moment.
Yeah, at the moment.
Yeah. Do you have Amazon there at all? I'm not even sure if you have Amazon in the same way. Do you?
No, it's not available.
No, okay. Because there are some. I mean, the deal that I saw for the other one that I found, I mean, it was half the price of the French site. I'm not quite sure why that
Yeah.
would be, but it's half the price, so you can get some good deals. But I think if you can go for that one eventually, when they can get it to you, that'll be really good. And I'm positive that you will prefer to be flying with a joystick once you've done it for a little while.
I hope so. I
It'll
hope so.
feel a bit alien, I guess, at first, obviously, and you might even think, oh, why did I get this? Because it's going to be so different. But everything is a case of having to get into it, get the feel of it, isn't it? So I think
Yeah.
you'll find it great. The next thing you're going to want, of course, is rudder pedals, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Then
gonna buy some.
then you'll really love it, because that's the way you fly an airplane, isn't it? Or at least take
Yeah.
off, rudder pedals. So if you've got the rudder pedals, even for looking around, if you can use your hat switch, then that's okay. But rudder pedals, even when my Black Widow, I used to use a toggle button on the top of the throttle for the rudder pedals, and that's not quite right, is it? They didn't use
Yeah.
they didn't use rudder pedals on their throttle, so that's not quite right. So if you've got rudder pedals on your feet, that's a lot more realistic. It just feels so much more immersive.
Yep.
You'll love it.
And accurate, of course.
Yeah, yeah, and you're going to get the feel of it, and you're going to be itching for them rudder pedals, I bet. I think rudder pedals probably somewhere in the region of, say, £120 for me, but I don't know how that translates for your money. So £120, say 110, €115, I guess.
Yeah.
Sort of price. And then we're into track IR after that, aren't we?
Yeah,
Or
of
something
course.
of the like. But we're racking up a bill for you already, and you haven't even got a stick yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. Well, look, I'll shove off, and I'm going to try and sort my problem out, because I just realised that I was adjusting the wrong thing anyway. I was trying to do my adjustments on a button which is actually for talking to the stream, but I need to adjust the button that talks to private. So that's where that was going wrong. So hopefully I'll be able to get that back to normal now.
I hope so, yeah. I hope
Okay.
so.
All right. Well, you take care. I'll catch you perhaps later on over the weekend there, Gaz.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. You take care. Bye.
GTFN.
Indeed. TTFN. Very British,
Yeah.
old boy.
Yeah.
Do you know what TTFN means?
Ta-ta for now.
Ah, well done. Yeah. Ta-ta, ta-ta, old boy.
Yeah.
You've really got it. You're one of the crowd.
Thank you, sir. Have a good
Okay,
night.
catch you. Bye.
Hey up.
Hey, Red. Okay, I'm getting back in. There's nothing showing at the moment because I've come out. I had some issues with my push to talk buttons, but I believe I've sorted them out now. So I'm going to go back in. I'm going into War Thunder, and I'm going to just do a custom because I'm just testing really. Okay, Red, if you're still there, I'm just going to stop the stream and start it again so that it makes a bit more sense. I'll get rid of the old one.